Let's make treasures, take a look. Friends together, thick and thin. Welcome to Hooked and Steeped with Lynn.
Hi friends, thanks for coming back and visiting with me today. If you're new here, welcome. We have a lot of new subscribers, so thank you so much. My name is Lynn, hence the name, Hooked and Steeped with Lynn, and I'm just so glad you're here. Today is the announcement for my very first ever crochet-along, or CAL, C-A-L. And if you're new to a crochet-along, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do mine, but I'll just give you a roughly typical crochet-along is usually somebody has a pattern, typically that they've either gotten permission to use or have designed yourself. This is my pattern. I have been using this I tried to find when I first started showing them on Facebook, and I searched back over 10 years and it was older than that. And I got tired trying to search for it, but the kids said they can remember me making them one of the first things I started crocheting. So I've been crocheting about 14 years. So it was around there because they were still 5 and 7-ish. So they would still wear those things, you know? So it's been a while that I've been making this. And what it is a crochet-along it's divided up into usual parts. Mine's going to be 3 parts. So starting September 14th, we will be doing one part of it. And then the following Monday, the 21st, we'll be doing the second part. And then the 28th will be the final one where we wrap everything up and finish it. And I'm doing this one because I think it's the easiest one. Not only is it an easy pattern, I think it's very beginner friendly, but I also think it's a beginner friendly CAL for me because it's only 3 parts. It's fairly simple, as I said, just to kind of get my toe dipped in. And if it goes well, I have a bigger project I'm working on for the new year that I would like to do a crochet-along for the new year. But we'll see how this one goes. Now, when I shared this back, I think, oh my goodness, back in June, I had a lot of people say they would love to see how to do that. So I thought, okay, let's make this our first crochet-along. So we are going to be doing these little pumpkin hats that I make and sell on Etsy and locally. I have made and sold so many of these the last years. One, I mentioned this before, but I'll share again. I actually did a whole set for a whole family, from the grandparents all the way down to the kids. Uncles, aunts, grandparents, mom, dad, the kids. And they sent me a picture of them wearing them all at the pumpkin patch. And the uncles had them on. Biggest grins, I think, were from the men. And it just, as a maker and somebody who makes things, because I love it, and I hope they feel that, you know, they can see the love that I put into a project. It just warmed my heart. It tickled me. It was the best thing ever. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make these. I'm going to admit I was a little nervous to share this because there are definitely others who do this similar techniques. Truthfully, they just do. Because it's a half double crochet back loop for the most part. And, you know, it's a half double crochet back loop. But this is mine. This is something I came up with. I was making them with a pattern and I didn't like that one. So I thought maybe I could do something on my own. And that's how it came up with. And, I say, oh, I'm not a pattern designer. I don't consider this a pattern design because truthfully, it's half double crochet back loop. But I guess I was doing my own thing even way back when. So yeah, I love these. These are so cute. We're going to be making a toddler size-ish one for these hats. And then I will tell you during the crochet-along, probably the last video, I'll mention how you can make them bigger. But we will be doing a toddler one. So today, I just want to go over what you're going to need. You're not going to need a lot. You're going to need 2 skeins of yarn, one in an orange and one in a green. That is it. And I'm going to just share with you some of the ones that I have used over the years that I find are really, not only are they good yarns, but they're good colors for this. And these, I'm hoping you already have these in your stash, but if not, I'm putting this video out now. So it gives you a few weeks to purchase them if you need to. Hopefully you have them. I do, but I have a ton of fall yarn. So first up, the oranges. So one of the first oranges I love, and this is why it's in a big skein of it, because I can get a lot of kids' hats out of this one big Super Saver Jumbo. This is Red Heart Carrot. Okay, and I think it's a really good orange for pumpkins. Oh, and by the way, yes, cat out of the bag. I don't have glasses on. After almost 3 years of taking a break from contacts, this weekend I tried them again, and I am loving having them back again. I just need to be smart and not overuse them. So, yay. I'm so happy. Now, are you guys a little blurry right now looking at the screen? Yeah. Do I still have to have reading glasses? Oh, yeah, I do. But I have to have reading glasses with my glasses, too. So it's not a whole lot different. But yeah, I know. I love it. No more glare from the lights and things. No more, ring in my reflection in my glasses. And no more pain on my nose. I have permanent indent from my glasses. It's going to take a while to go away, but yes, I am wearing my contacts and I love it. Also, I just want to say a quick thank you to all for your happy anniversary wishes for David and I. We had a great weekend. We really enjoyed it. We went antiquing. We had a lunch out. We had an ice cream. It was a gorgeous day. It wasn't too hot. We opened up our sunroof on our truck and just, enjoyed the day. So thank you for all your anniversary wishes. We had a good time. Okay, back to the yarn. So that's carrot. Another orange that I think would make, it's not really orange, but I think this would make a pretty pumpkin, and that is the Bag O' Day Copper from Mary Maxim. I think this would be pretty as a pumpkin. It's very, I love the rustiness, the rust orangey color of it. So there is Copper from Bag O' Day. Another orange, which is what this hat is made from, is Red Heart Orange. This is the colorway Pumpkin, not orange. Sorry, it's called Pumpkin. That's this hat here. That is a more traditional, I find the kids really gravitate more towards this color. And then I find the people who want an adult one, they like this kind of orange and they like carrot from Red Heart. But this is so fun because this is what a pumpkin is. So, okay, so there's that. I have 2 more oranges for you to choose from. Another orange is from Premier, and it's the Everyday Worsted Anti-Pilling, which is a really good option because if they're having to wash these a lot, it's not going to pill on them. And this is called Pumpkin. I find it's very similar to the Red Heart Orange. So there is that. And for fun, which I have made one out of this, and it's buried in my Etsy box that I have to upload to Etsy like yesterday. This is the Luster Orange from Premier, Anti-Pilling Luster. This is so fun. This made a really pretty pumpkin hats, and I did make a couple out of this. So this just has that little bit of tinsel is what I like to call it. It's not what it is, but just a little bit of sparkle when the light hits it. So I think that's a great option too for orange. And for green, you can pair it up with the Treetop Anti-Pilling Premier Everyday Worsted Luster, and you can put those together. So you're going to need very little green. Very little green. You're only going to use this for the stem, a little bit of the top of the hat, as you can see, and then our curlicues. So the green, you're going to have lots and lots of. So you literally will need 1 skein to make many, many hats. So that's one of the greens. The next green is from Bernat Super Saver, and this is the color Forest Green. I find that's a good green. The next one is Loops and Threads, and that is Leaf Green. Very good. This is excellent. Leaf green. Name says it all. And then what I made this one from. So my little sample here. This is the green I use. It's Premier Just Yarn in the colorway Forest. Okay. So that's all you're going to need. And if you already have an orange or a green you want to use, that's great. If you do need to purchase any, as I said, this should give you plenty of time. If you do decide you'd like to order from Premier for the orange luster or the anti-pilling or any of them, or the green. I am an affiliate. Here's my QR code. The link is also always, always, always down below in the description, very beginning. I appreciate it so much. The yarn that you all purchase that I make commission off of, I've been purchasing to test for you all. The new yarns or yarns that are new to me and new to a lot of you, so we can see what we think of them. And it is greatly appreciated. You all are awesome. You've been using my link a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And that is it. Just a quick video today just to announce the crochet along. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. And I mean, these are so cute. These are so cute, and these are great. This one does have a leaf. We won't be using the leaf. I don't know why this has a leaf. I only do a leaf when I do apple hats, because yes, I do these as apples too, and all you do is just change the red out, and you change out the orange for red, and you don't do the curly cues. You do a leaf instead. I was doing both at the same time, and I think I just was in the zone. But yeah, these are great gifts if you have little ones, and they're great things to sell. People love these. I cannot tell you how much people love them. I've already got people messaging me if I am selling them this year that have bought from me year after year. So yeah, just be forewarned about that. They're just so cute. They're fun. They're easy. And I do believe, I believe it's one of the first things I was making as a beginner crocheter. So if I could do it as a beginner crocheter, anybody can. I promise you that. And we have a busy week. There'll be another live this Wednesday. Linda will be on my live this Wednesday, the 26th at 11 a.m. Eastern. We have a pretty big announcement that we've been hiding from all of you that we will be announcing on that live. So you don't want to miss that. So don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified when new videos come out and when I go live. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And hey, if you're watching me on your mobile device, hello, don't forget to hit that hype button. It really helps small channels grow. Small channels like mine grow. So yeah, that's going to be coming out on Wednesday, and Friday will be our last Stash Smash video. I can't believe that will be the last video. And then of course we'll be live on the 29th just to kind of help us with that last final push of a couple of days. And just to remind you all about September 1st, the finale for the Stash Smash live on my channel. And honestly, it's just a chance for me to catch up with Linda and Michelle, where we missed this past week. So yeah, busy week this week, friends. So we will see you hopefully at the live on Wednesday for the big announcement from Linda and I. Until then, take care, and we will see you all soon. Bye.